Nothing like Maseratis in the morning by the business building. Why do you come to a cheap-ass school and drive a $200,000 car? I don't know. And I say cheap-ass school only because it is about an eighth the price of private universities around here like John Carroll or Miami. Doesn't even have any damn license plates on it. I'm back home and it's still beautiful, like 45, that feels like probably 60. Talked to my grandmother for about an hour on the phone, came out here, and I'm just kind of embarrassed to say, it's something I do in about March or April, and started just picking leaves. It's good times. This is all the snow we have left. I got like 3 or 4 handfuls out of here, just the big stuff for now. It'll need the full typical landscaping detail come actual spring. But it was a nice start. Heard from the mower Dick. The mower Dick's supposed to come back, what, Friday the 4th? That's a week from this Friday, I guess. Drop the mower off. By that point, it would be nice if things had dried out some, because then I would be able to just do a pass over the lawn and pick up all these leaves that have blown in from damn neighbors' pin oak trees. But I'm not pushing it. You know, sometimes I mow the first week of March. Sometimes it's not till way later. But these past couple days, it's just felt like, and it is kind of an early spring. It's warmed up, the sun's come out now for a couple days in a row. That's not something we're used to, and it's a great taste of things to come. So, oh, I see I missed a big one there. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. Get rid of that. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, he wants to come out too. Get some sun, start working on his tan. So it's 2:50. I'm thinking with the afternoon here, I need to get a haircut. It's bothering me. I got my little mane growing in the back. It's getting scruffy, so I'm going to go do that. Really worked on the academics Sunday and Monday, so I don't have to do a ton in between the 2 classes today. This morning was very boring. I got in there a couple minutes early, sat through that class, got a bunch of emails done. Made the ECS order for Kennon's wiper parts, so hopefully those ship in a couple days, get here in a week, and then we can play with that some warm day we get. Comments on the Blackview. People were wondering why I didn't use the PowerMagic Pro. So if it's tapped in a parking lot or something, it starts recording. Talk to Joe about that. He's the master on this stuff. I listen to Joe. Joe knows his shit. He's wiring master Joe. He's had one of these in his car for I don't know how long, a year or more maybe. So you use the PowerMagic Pro, you give it a source that's always live, an alarm system, something directly from the battery. And it's got a motion sensor. I don't know if it's got a sound sensor, but essentially the sensor is so sensitive that when somebody walking by, the Honda pulling into the garage, will then activate the camera and start recording. Constant power on, record for a couple minutes, power off. Constant power on, record for a couple minutes, power off. Not only is that just going to totally waste space on the internal and the SD card in the camera, it's also just going to chew through the battery. And as much time as that car spends sitting around, I don't want that. Now I could probably, there's a switch or something on it, I think you can turn it off, but I don't need that. That's not my primary reasoning for getting the camera. I parked the car in really, like, out of, people, when I ride with people, they hate driving with me because I'll go and drive around 5 minutes looking for a parking spot and then park a mile away from where I'm going. Parking isn't my primary concern. It's morons on the road, you get rear-ended, cut off, accident, whatever. That stuff that I mentioned yesterday. So I am not going to add it. I have it. All I would need is those 2 pins that I cut out of it, which I could probably get at any sort of Radio Shack or computer store, electronic store. But I'm not going to do it. I don't think Kennon is either when we do his here in a couple of weeks. But I'm going to go get a haircut. I need to stop at the bank, deposit some cash, be back here by probably 4. That'll give me about an hour to, I don't know, get 3 emails or something before I head into the hellish 3-hour-long Tuesday evening with David Dubois. So with as nice as it's been, look at what still remains. That's disgusting. Those are the black piles of salt and snow and slush and salt that get piled up for months. So the good news is I get my corner spot right in front of the haircut place, and we even get to back over some snow. Alrighty, got a haircut. I feel better, I always do. Then I went to the bank, had good times, and now we're gonna go home, I guess. It's 3:30. I don't know, I feel kind of tired. I'm hitting my 3:30 low point. Had to get up early, you know, at 9 a.m. So tonight's gonna suck with that damn 3-hour business case sustainability horse pucky, but we'll get through it, I suppose, then we'll come home. I did not watch the Walking Dead episode Sunday night. I was doing, somebody was over. Kenan and Luke, I guess we were doing the M5 stuff on Sunday night, so that didn't get done. Maybe I'll watch that tonight, watch some Suits. I am so excited. I think March 4th, maybe, House of Cards comes back with season 3 or 4. So that's going to be great to resume that. They take too long in between seasons. Same thing with Orange is the New Black. They go like a year in between seasons, but I guess maybe I should rewatch a couple episodes from the last season so I know what the hell's going on. Hey, 9:30, out of class, on the way back. That was fun. Got to sit through 3 freaking hours of business case sustainability to talk about culture organization within Fortune 500 companies, leadership and management. It's the same damn thing in every one of these classes that we learn, that you can't be corrupt and that you've got to be sustainable and that you've got to balance your books and that you can't lie and that you've got to treat people well. And they ram it down our throats in a million different contexts. We get the idea. It's cooled back down. I didn't even wear a jacket tonight. Can't say I regret it though. 38's not bad. The bad part is a couple inches of snow. Like they were saying 4 to 6, now they're saying 1 to 3 inches on Thursday, which that's no good. I don't want that, and that could actually be problematic, seeing as I need to get the M5 in Alaric, you know, within about a week after that. And if we get a bunch of snow and salt, then it's getting in there before spring break regardless. But I may have to spend 3 hours at Alaric cleaning shit and salt off the bumpers and fenders and all of that. I'll pick a dry day regardless, but it might get dusty. Whatever, it's no big deal. Let's see, it was warmer earlier today, so on my way back from getting a haircut, I opened the sunroof. And under any sort of load of acceleration, I noticed all this kind of like popping sound almost coming from just outside the car, bouncing off of cars or buildings or houses or whatever. So I got home and let the car idle in the driveway. I listened under the hood. Nothing really from under the hood. Nothing from the tailpipe, from the muffler. It's all from like behind the front right wheel, and it's clearly an exhaust leak. So I'm thinking that, wow, geez, dude, take your time pulling into that parking lot. I don't want you to bottom out in your freaking minivan. Yeah, so it's got to be where the header comes down to the center section. There's a gasket there. So either the header's rotting, the gasket's rotting, pipe's broken or cracked. I don't think it's the header at the exhaust manifold, at the exhaust valves. It's after that. It's definitely not under the hood. It's back here. Now, the exhaust system on this car when I got it was replaced with what appears to be stock, the rear muffler, the resonator, up like almost maybe all the way up to the headers and cats, because they're together. So that's good news, and it's clearly not from the back. So I'm hoping it's just a gasket or a flange or something that needs to be replaced, because I am not investing money into headers on this car. I'm just not. So we'll see tomorrow morning at 10. I'm going into Alaric. They should supposedly have my engine back by then. Hopefully we'll get to see that. They'll either have it back, or I'll call the machine shop. Oh, yeah, we haven't started on that yet. Yeah, it's gonna be like next January before we can get that done. No, you f***ers, you're gonna get this done now. Well, good morning, it's 1:21 a.m. I'm gonna head up, well, comparatively early tonight, get through the emails, watch a couple YouTube videos, and get to bed, seeing as I have to get up early again tomorrow morning to get the 330 in Alaric, see the engine if it's in. I'll bring the T5i if that's the case. We'll get some pictures and video. I don't know, I have low expectations just seeing as everything that's gone on with people not knowing what's going on. But that'll be tomorrow, at least in the early part. I don't really have anything else going on until tomorrow night. Cavaliers play, it's a harder team. It's not Toronto yet. I think that's the next game. It's not Boston, I don't think. Charlotte Hornets are in town. So watch that tomorrow night. Take it easy. I don't know what else. Thursday we have that class. I don't know. Some point this week I've got another big homework assignment due, and I got a paper coming up in a few weeks. It's going to be nuts. But right now we're taking things slow. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow on Hump Day, Wednesday. Good night.